Let's do a little house cleaning here with a few announcements. Number 1. Yet another YouTube-only issue has been plaguing the broadcast, with episodes being clipped short during my incredibly well-written outros. It's the hour-plus shows that are affected. The powers that be have been tinkering with that for a while, and hopefully a solution will be attained and the closings can be heard in full. Maybe it's not such a bad thing. Number 2. If you haven't subscribed on Patreon, you've missed some just so darn wonderful things. I post little stories and audio clips with more on the way. And the only way to see and hear that stuff is to become a patron for as little as $1 a month. The link is below in the description box. Of course, as always, please continue to like and share. Number 3. Whilst listening to a local talk show this week, there was a first-time caller named Glenn. Didn't think much of it except when he introduced himself as a 70-year-old blind piano tuner. That's right, people. It was Glenn from Brighton. He sounds great and is working at a music shop doing his tuning thing. If you know Glenn, please let him know what we're doing here and have him reach out and get in touch. Or let me know and I will. All right, house cleansed. Today brings us a dumb birthday game from January 27th, 1996, the title of which is Regurgitated Reminisces. It starts with a foo-nay, very foo-nay impression of Robert from Everett by Norm, and then directly to the game. The players are Ed LeClair producing and playing in studio, Jack Harte in traffic, and we hear all about a new side gig he's doing to, if you pardon the expression, make ends meet. Buzzie from Weymouth, Bob in Boston, Emily from Medway, and Jeff in Leesburg, Indiana. We have to use 2 days for birthdays. The not dead Mikhail Baryshnikov, the philosophical Troy Donahue, Skitch Henderson, and Bridget Fonda. Then we move to January 29th. Tom Selleck, Oprah Winfrey, John Forsythe, Catherine Ross, and Claudine Longet. What? Other things coming up on us. Norm describes the outfit he wore when he was a Chippendale dancer, and it happens to be the very same getup Jack wears at his second job. Kissing up to the spouse. Axing Norm's father-in-law for advice. Froggy throat clearing. Dead colleagues from WESX. Setting your clock by the belch. Riveting conversation about the weather. Getting comfortable and staying limber. Borders Books carries all the dumb birthday games on cassette. Nabisco's new cheesy thespian. Batons and low-cut blouses. Boxford Snots. The Lawrence Eagle Tribune. Vinegar, honey, meat, potatoes, jelly and jam. Robot Wives. Feet's Too Big for the Bed. The Mojo Wire. Ski bunnies. And some excellent new phrases to embroider on our doilies. Episode 123, Regurgitated Reminisces, gurgles its way to your ears in 3, 2, and 1.
Funny. Try to be funny.
Yes, you would. We've got that laugh, too, of his.
We don't need to play that back. We have that on tape. No, I don't think that's our... Okay, let's see who's going to be playing, because Ed LeClair is our producer, and he'll be playing the game with us, and so will... the very exciting Jack Harte will be playing with us. Hi. Jack, as a matter of fact, plays the pornographic photographer in some X-rated movies. Perhaps you recognize him. He puts on a fake mustache, wears a funny hat, a mask, and black socks. Yes. Same as when I was dancing with the Chippendale Dancers. That was my uniform, too. I danced that way. There's something kind of erotic about a phony mustache, black socks, and a funny hat and mask. Women, it just drives women crazy.
I'm going to write that down.
Funny, I got that whole ensemble for Christmas.
Yeah, probably from some woman who's hungry for you, if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
And your fiancé.
He got it all from Monine, yeah.
Yeah, and Monine, well, I was going to say it was from some other woman, and Monine is just so darn jealous.
No, certainly not.
Oh, will you stop? If you're kissing up to her already, and you're not even married yet. What are you going to be doing later? I suppose that'll all wear off after about the first 6 months or something like that. I know because I've been that rope bear myself, son. And if you need any advice about, so I picked that up from my father-in-law. He used to talk that way. If you need some advice.
Advice?
Advice. Just ask me. Ask me and I'll give you advice.
Advice.
Yeah.
Well, that's very educational.
Yeah, it was good talking with him. We really learned language and English.
I see.
As though, like it's never been spoken by any human being since. And that's true. It's very true. Anyway, we will be playing the dumb birthday. There aren't too many people born on, this is for Saturday, January 27th. So we're going to skip across to Monday, January 29th. I come back again during the week. This kind of a funny schedule.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I'll be here this coming night, Saturday night, into Sunday morning, and then Sunday night for a couple of hours. And then Bob Raleigh's taking Monday night, Tuesday morning off. So it'll be Tuesday morning I'll be back, and we'll be playing the game then.
I'm going to be on vacation.
You're on vacation?
Yeah.
Didn't anybody tell you?
Nobody told me nothing.
Jeez. Take my advice. Ask next time. For God's sakes. That was acting.
I can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Okay, let's see who else is playing the dumb birthday game with us. Buzzie, who's in Weymouth, is going to be playing. Hi, Buzzie.
Hi.
Buzzie,
How are you?
This surprised me. Skip was a woman. Buzzie's a woman. It sounded like it would be a man.
Yeah. No, I have a frog in my throat. Wait a minute, I'm going to let him out. Okay.
He goes hopping away.
Yeah. Is there anybody ready to substitute for Buzzie? Because I don't think she's going to make it through the entire game. Excuse me, I think I'll clear my throat too, Buzzie, because we can all clear our throats.
Okay.
Oh, that feels just so nice.
Thank you.
Okay. We also have, that was the most distasteful moment I think I've ever had in broadcasting, and I've been through some distasteful moments.
Oh.
I used to, one guy I worked with, I forget his name. I'm not hiding it because I would mention it if I could think. He's probably dead because it was a long time ago. He may not be dead. He may still be alive. And listening at this moment, this was at WESX in Salem. He would go out to lunch between 12 and 1 or 1 and 2, something like that. And then he'd do a program as soon as he came back. And so as a result, he was still digesting the lunch. So usually around 20 after 2 each day on his program, he would try to stifle a belch, but it would come out anyway. So you could almost set your clock by it. Began just before he introduced, I don't know, maybe a Doris Day record or something like that would come out, and alcohol would come to. I just happened to think of that. That's a good reminiscence. A lot of people love it when I get nostalgic.
Well, of course, that's when radio was new, and they thought it'd be the chic thing to do.
That's right. I think as a result of that, I think everybody used to belch at 20 after 2 at stations all over America. He sort of said, his name was Gannon. That was his last name, Gannon. Whatever happened to him?
Maybe he choked and out the record.
I may have. Yeah, he died of some kind of stomach ailment caused by over-belching. Yeah. Why, he's let out his last belch. He's gone to that burp in the sky. Okay. Anyway, Bob is in Boston is going to be playing the game with us if he still hasn't become totally nauseated by all of this. How you doing, Bob?
How you doing, Norm?
Good, thank you. What are you doing up at this time of the day? And I'm glad that you are.
Yeah, I'm working.
What kind of work you doing?
Nothing much, Working a gas station.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is
manager.
Oh, in the city of Boston?
On the outskirts.
Okay. Is there much business this night?
Oh, of course.
Well, that's
People
right.
got to get their cigarettes.
Oh, they got to get their cigarette. Not much gas is sold, but we sell a lot of cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people cough and belch. I don't know why. I have no idea why I just said that. That makes no sense at all. Anyway, okay, we have Emily. I love that name, Emily. Emily from Medway.
Right.
Hi, Emily. Let me see if you sound as lovely as your name.
Wait a second. 1 second here. Okay. Get comfortable.
What are you doing? You lying down now or something? And what are you wearing, honey?
18 a.m. I wouldn't know why I was lying down for 3.
I see. I don't know what you just said, but I'm turned on anyway.
Well, sure. If you saw me, you'd be turned on even more.
Wow. So tell us, for God's sakes, finish that. Tell us. Why?
What? I'm lovely.
Okay, because, well, that's nothing. And Jack is lovely, too, but he doesn't turn me on at all. So there's got to be more to it than that. Thank God you don't turn me on. I got enough problems. Anyway, we have Jeff. See if maybe Jeff sounds lovely, too, and he'd like Emily. Let's see. Jeff
you never
is...
know. Hey, this could be dating service.
Yeah, except Jeff is out in Leesburg, Indiana, so that's not too terribly close to Medway, but
you know what?
It would give you an
I'm good to go.
Wow. You're good to go. It would give you an excuse for going to Leesburg, Indiana, because...
Indiana, how's the weather?
Well, the lands are flat.
Yeah, Jeff, how are you doing?
Doing all right, Norm. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Emily was just asking how the weather was in where you are in Indiana. Do you have having storms there or anything?
No, the wind's just blowing like crazy.
Forget Indiana. I don't like wind.
It's kind of a dull roar.
Is it colder in the winter than it is in the plains?
The plains?
No, it's colder in Indiana than it is in Massachusetts.
Well, gosh, how would I know?
It's cold out now. Over here, it's cold.
If you're trying to turn this guy on, Emily, I want to tell you,
I'm not doing it. I'm not cutting it.
No, it's not. It's not that you're not cutting it at all. No.
I'm just trying. It's just not connecting.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
Okay. That was encouraging.
Ooh.
That was. Okay. I will tell you who's born on this day. This is Saturday, January 27th, and the idea is you tell me how old you think that person is. Okay, for example, today is the birthday of Mikhail Baryshnikov. He's a ballet dancer born at Riga, Latvia.
He died. He just died. This 95.
No, I think that was Nureyev, wasn't it? Passed away.
He died in 94.
Yeah, no, though this is, hold on, see, because I check our encyclopedia, a kind of a book, which comes out far enough in advance so some of these people could have died between then and now, but I check it also with the Associated Press Wire, which comes out every day, and so they're pretty much up on it, and they say here, some people think Mikhail Baryshnikov has died. He has not. What it was is he dyed his ballet shorts from blue to pink.
D-Y-E-D.
Yeah, no, but he's very much alive.
And dancing up a storm.
And he's right at this moment. He's
wearing his fake mustache.
Yeah, that's right. He's doing a pas de deux de coin.
No, he's dancing up a storm. I like that one. Was that Indiana speaking?
Okay, well, we'll use that then. If you like that one, that satisfies me.
Was that Indiana speaking?
No, that was me speaking. Mikhail Baryshnikov. Buzzie, how old do you think Mikhail Baryshnikov is today?
77.
77.
Right.
Mikhail Baryshnikov.
Wow. Mikhail Baryshnikov. See. Bob, what do you say?
77. 45.
45.
No way.
Okay, no way, 45. Who said no way? Is that you, Emily?
No.
Buzzie. Emily, what do you think?
Mikhail, who?
Oh, stop. I'm going to make this a whole solo performance during this whole game. How old do you think he is?
I'd say 47.
47. Okay.
47.
47. Okay, Jeff, what do you think?
57.
57.
I was going to say 55.
You can still do that if you want.
How about 54?
You want to call it 54?
I like to change mine, too.
Well, is this the way this thing is going to go? What kind of a panel did you pick, Ed?
No tucky, no shirty.
Emily, did you want to change it to 54? And yes or no?
Yes.
54 then. Is that what you're saying?
Gilbert, God, I'm good with sports.
Sports. You know, you're not going to be executed if you miss, so don't take out such a tortured tone about this. It's only a game.
I know, but I want those dumb gifts.
You do?
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'll see. The first. Oh, okay, we'll go for it.
Okay, what are you going to? I'll give you about 5 seconds to come up.
47.
You're going to stick with 47.
And I want 53.
You want to call it 53, Buzzie?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll call it 53. Ed, what do you think?
54.
54, and Jack?
Well, I've already done the math by now. Let's see. I'll say 56.
56. Actually, Emily did win.
Cool.
He's 48. He's only a year off from that 47 that you said. I was kind of tortured with you when you were talking 54. You would have just blown the whole thing.
You got that right.
Yeah, he's 48 years old.
Because you can't just, do the steps he does, not at 54. Nay. Because I watch figure skating and dancing and all that stuff a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can't be limber at 54?
That's good.
Well, I would think being limber even at 48 is somewhat of an effort.
Well, you do
Easy
some of that dance and stuff, don't you?
Well, I was because I was as a Chippendale dancer and dancing every night of the week. You keep yourself. Plus my folk dance, where I grease my body, slip it on my loincloth and my sneakers, and do my folk dancing. It keeps you in shape. It really does. Can you imagine the shape I'd be in if I didn't do that?
Limber up there.
When you consider the shape. When I consider the shape I'm in now.
You are. I bet you're in good shape.
I'm in excellent shape, and I hope you'll fantasize about me for the next week anyway.
I fantasize about you.
Or whenever you see me, whichever comes last. Wow.
Norm,
Yes.
do I know what really ticks me off?
Yeah.
This really is a big PO in my life.
Yeah.
I wake up.
It's a big post office?
Huh?
It's a big post office?
Oh, listen, we don't need both of you doing bad jokes.
No, it's not a joke. This is true story. This is fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nonfiction.
Nonfiction.
I wake up at 10 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I turn the radio on. I listen till about 5, right after the stupid news, and then I conk off until 10 past 4. And oh, no, I missed a dumb birthday game, and that really aggravates me.
I just set an alarm clock for 5 after 3.
Borders bookshops, books and record shops, they have all of the dumb birthday games on cassette.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh.
We've got to get ourselves a
Yeah.
Especially tonight's edition. That ought to be the one.
Yeah, this will be a good one. You'd be on it yourself.
This one you'll pay extra for.
Right,
I'd love
they're
to
all.
hear myself.
Yeah, they're transcribed though. They're not the actual voices. And James Earl Jones reads all the parts.
Yeah. No, James Earl Jones plays my part.
That's the spirit, yeah.
Your part is played by Troy Donahue, which, strangely enough, is his birthday today. So why don't I came up with that? Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, so let's see. Why don't we do it now that I brought that up? How old is Troy Donahue? We'll start with you, Jack Harte. Let's see what I can tell you about Troy Donahue.
Troy or
Actually, nothing. I can't tell you anything about him. I don't have much information. He's
how
an
about Phil
actor.
Donahue? We can do Phil.
You could do Phil, except it's Troy Donahue's birthday and not Phil's. Troy Donahue has been in...
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he was a good-looking young guy. Now he's maybe a good-looking older guy.
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen him lately, and he never was a really incredibly wonderful actor, but kind of bland parts and stuff.
Never even heard of him.
He did mostly stuff in the 50s, right?
Yeah,
50s and
yeah,
60s?
that's right. 50s. He was performing in the 50s. Blonde, I think, light hair, wasn't it? Blonde hair, something like that.
So was he about in his 20s and his 50s?
Well, I can't tell you that, see, because I can't give away too much. But he did play those kind of parts, and he had some great lines like, "How about I take you to the senior prom, Mary?" A lot of deep philosophical movies like that.
Was he in the Cane Mutiny?
Mutiny on the Bounty?
I don't know.
No, the Cane Mutiny.
No, he isn't that old.
What do you mean that old? It was only in the late 50s.
Yeah, no, he was around during that period.
But wasn't he like the young officer that gets kind of
Would you
swept?
mind people if I can't hear you. My stupid heat just turned on. I can't hear anything.
We can hear you, and that's one of our problems. I wonder, would you turn the heat on here, please?
No, really, I want to go turn it off. Can you
No,
go
turn it off, Emily.
Sure,
Okay.
take your time.
I have to turn it off.
You understand that there are approximately 5 other people who are playing this game as well as you, Emily, and I'd like to give them some time too, because that's the kind of swell guy I am.
Thank you
So
much.
go.
I'll be back in a flash.
Now we can all finish a thought.
Okay. Yeah. Jack, how old do you think Troy Donahue is?
Troy Donahue. Let's see. He is going to be. That's 30 years ago, thereabouts. No, it's like 35 years ago. And he was in his 20s and 61.
61.
That's it. I'm moving.
Okay, Ed, hold on, Emily, okay? We'll get to you in a second. Ed, how old do you think Troy Donahue is?
I'm going to say 66.
66. Okay, Jeff, what do you think?
Cheesy thespian Troy Donahue, 68.
68. Who's 50?
Hello?
Now, what was the other part of your line there?
Cheesy thespian.
Cheesy thespian.
Oh, I see. That didn't make any sense to you either, did it, Jack? I can tell by the wonderment in your voice.
Well, no, now that you think about it, it kind of has a whole thing to it, like a cheap actor.
Oh, I see. I get you. Emily, how old do you think Troy Donahue is?
Were any hints given away while I was turning my heat down?
No, just relief. There was a lot of relief going on at the time. Just take a guess, Emily. Let's not make this an all-night production. Pardon me?
67.
67. Okay, Bob, what do you think?
63.
63. And Buzzie?
64.
64. Okay, 60 is the correct age, and that means Jack Harte said 61. Yeah, so Jack is just right up there. Okay, how about Skitch Henderson? Remember Skitch Henderson, the orchestra leader? He was on with he was Jack Parr, I think, wasn't he? When Jack Parr was doing the late night show.
I think he also was Johnny Carson's band leader before Doc Severinsen.
I think you're right. By God, I think you're right. Born at Halstead, Minnesota, on this very day, January 27th. And so how old would that make him today? Skitch. He was also married, excuse me, to one of the early television performers, a woman named Faye Emerson, who was known for her low-cut blouses, kind of bringing a spark to the early part of television. She was on it. She was on in the late 40s. That may help identify Skitch Henderson more than so far as age.
And what did Skitch have to do with her?
He was married to her during one period. Just it was, wasn't anything serious. They hardly ever knew each other, really.
It was the low-cut dresses that kept them together.
Yeah, he said, I just, with my baton and your low-cut dress, we'll make some sweet music together, honey.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a wild courtship. It was in all the papers. Yeah. Emily, how old do you think Skitch is?
Don't pick me first. I never...
Emily, please.
72.
Please, Emily, forgot. How much?
72.
72. Okay. Oh, I want you so bad, Emily. I can't begin to tell you.
You're picking on me.
I think so. I think we really are, yeah. But not nearly enough. Ed, what do you think? How old is Skitch Henderson?
73.
73. Okay. Buzzie, what do you say?
81.
81. And Bob?
83.
Okay, what do you think, Jeff?
78.
And Jack?
I'm thinking, what kind of mother would name that child Skitch?
You think? That's right. I wonder what he obviously had some other name, I assume.
Well,
maybe not. No, that we don't know that. It may very well have been Skitch.
Maybe skeleton.
Sure. Well, maybe his parents were tailors, you know, a skitching time says
A little sketchy there.
Yeah.
Mommy and Daddy.
He's got to be 79.
79. Okay. He's actually 78, and so you're very close, Jack, but Jeff hit it right on the button.
I think Jack is finagling there.
Oh, please.
Finagling what?
Well, I don't know. Does he have a book or something?
No, he's not even in the same room I'm in, and I don't talk to him about this ahead of time. No, he's
all right. Now, okay.
You know what I do have, though? I do have somebody here working with me, and they're on the line to the New York Public Library information desk. And
okay, I believe you.
Okay, so we have Emily, Jeff, and Jack all have one win apiece. As we go to Bridget Fonda of the famous Fonda family, the famous Fonda family.
You know, I've been fond of them for years.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice alliteration.
It is.
Bridget Fonda, the younger sister of Jane Fonda, and the younger sister of Peter Fonda, and the young daughter of the late Henry Fonda, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Jeff, what do you think? How old is Bridget Fonda? Very appealing, attractive young lady.
One fabulous babe. 33.
33, okay. You might say that one fabulous babe.
Or you might say a fabulous Fonda.
Fabulous Fonda, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fine, fabulous.
Felicitous Fonda.
Yes. Bob, what do you think?
I'd say she has to be the same age as me, 30.
Okay, you're 30, eh?
Oh, no. Gave it away.
Buzzie, what do you think?
31.
31. Okay. And Emily, what do you say?
44. Oh.
24. Was that a catty remark to get her older than the guys and the others were saying?
No, because I'm Jane's in her 50s.
That's true. Yes, she is. Ed, what do you think?
29.
20.
Well, she could be.
And Jack, what do you think?
I thought that she was Henry's granddaughter.
Maybe she's 17. Hey.
Yeah, I think she's Peter Fonda's daughter.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. She's not she's Jane Fonda's niece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
You're right. You're absolutely. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
I'll say she is 31.
Okay, and she is actually 32, which means we had three winners this time. Buzzie and Jack both said 31, one short of her actual age. And Jeff, who said 33, one over, but all within 1 year of her age. So 32 is correct, and Jeff Jeff and Jack are both tied 2 apiece, and one for Emily and one for Buzzie.
Oh, really? Buzzie, where are you from?
Buzzie's from Weymouth, and she calls every night at this time, and is one hot babe. Let me tell you. Okay, well, now we're gonna go to Monday morning. January 29th, and these are a lot of people born on that day, including Tom Selleck.
Who?
Tom Selleck, a mustachioed, good-looking actor. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Is that a fake mustache?
That's a fake. Yeah, no, that's a fake mustache. No, that's true. Yeah, it's not a real mustache. Have you ever noticed that the way sometimes it slips down to his lower lip?
Yeah.
when he's in the middle of a real sensuous scene. Yeah.
Or when he's eating soup, it's really exciting.
Oh, that's really funny when he starts the whole thing gets wet.
Oh, yeah.
And starts to slide
Yeah.
with the side of his cheek. Yeah, that's true, yeah. He's Magnum PI, 3 Men and a Baby. He's in Mr. Baseball. Well, that movie lasted until about the second reel, and then they pulled it out of the theaters. Born in Detroit, Michigan. I know he doesn't look like Detroit. Doesn't he seem like he'd be born in some place more glamorous than that?
Right.
Like
Walla Walla, Washington.
Something like that would be good. Or Oahu, the island of Oahu in the Hawaiian Islands.
Leesburg.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, Leesburg, Indiana, maybe, but not Detroit, Michigan. I mean, it's like saying he was born in Methuen, Massachusetts. You know, something you don't expect that. Anyway, Tom Selleck, how old? Let's see. We'll start with you, Jeff. How old do you think Tom Selleck is, or will be on Monday?
I'll say 56.
Okay. And Emily?
46.
Emily says 46.
No, 47.
You want to make it 47? Okay.
I don't know.
47. Okay, and Jack?
51.
51. Ed?
You know, I'm going to be getting irate calls from people in Methuen now for the next hour, but I'm going to say 51 for Tom Selleck.
I was quoted as having said that the people in the town of Boxford are snots. And I said that at one of our local historical society meetings. And it was picked up. I happened to be a reporter there for the Lawrence Eagle Tribune. And I'm getting the flack. Although I got one nice call yesterday from somebody from Boxford and said, you know something, you're absolutely right. So I got 1 for and 1 against. Anyway, so since I've alienated Boxford, I might as well alienate Methuen.
Sure.
Except my father, at least, he lived in Methuen, and my family's from around that area, so they know I'm just kidding. Because I live around the Boxford area, and I'm not kidding about that. Bob, what do you think? How old is Tom Selleck?
Big 50.
Big 50. Okay, and Buzzie?
5'1".
I'm sorry?
Did anyone say 5'1"?
Yes, we have both Ed and Jack said 51.
Well, I'm going to go 52.
Okay, you should have stayed with 51 because that's how old he will be.
Hey.
Yeah, so, but a lot of you are really close. Ed and Jack hit it on the button. Buzzie was only 1 year off, and so was Bob. I was kind of hoping this was the round you scored in, Bob, and you came very, very close. But this is a tight game.
It sure is.
Not for the faint of heart.
It's tense.
Yep.
Yes.
It is tense. It is tense. It's a seed squirmer.
I've soaked 2 hankies just mopping my brow.
So what are the scores?
What the scores?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We have Jeff. And, Jack is now leading. He's got 3. Jeff has 2. And 1 apiece with Ed, Emily, and Buzzie. That's you.
Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. All right.
Okay, Oprah Winfrey also has a birthday on Monday, the 29th.
I know how old she is.
Oh, okay.
I knew
You do.
her age.
Oh, okay. You think you do, Emily?
I'm positive.
Okay. Why don't we hold off then? Because if you say you're positive, people believe you, which they should.
They shouldn't. I'm only got one answer.
No, I know that, but if you don't give it yet. Don't give it yet.
No.
Because if you give it and you're that positive, everybody will give the same answer, and
That's right.
and it'll be diluted. So let's other people go first, okay? And then you save your correct answer for last.
Okay.
Fair enough? Okay, Buzzie, what do you think? And try to hold back if she's wrong, okay, in your estimation.
She just had a birthday. That's why she knows. But look at my score.
Yeah, but Monday is actually Oprah Winfrey's birthday.
Okay, 41.
Okay, and Bob?
46.
Oh.
Okay, Jeff, what do you think?
42.
And Ed?
Yeah, 42.
And Jack?
39.
39. I'll put that down for you, 39. Emily, what do you think?
4-2.
4-2 is absolutely correct. You did know. Okay, but so did Jeff, and so did Ed. So now Jeff is tied with the Jack. He has 3, and Jack has 3, and Emily has 2, and so does Ed, and Buzzie has 1.
I gotta hold my breath if I don't get another one.
For how long?
Oh, you won't be hearing from me.
Okay, really? That's going to hold it that long, eh?
Oh, wow.
Would you alert television?
Yes.
Have them send a camera crew down there.
But make sure it's in color so you can get the blue of her face.
Yeah, that's right. We want to get the... Yeah, that's right. It's got to be a color camera also. I feel that it'll give us a little extra publicity on the program.
Right.
Woman held her breath until she was blue in the face and asphyxiated herself while doing the dumb birthday game. Because we don't get too much publicity beyond that. And if it's going to cost a human life, hey, life is cheap.
It was worth it.
That's right.
Oh.
John Forsythe, the actor and Bachelor Father, he was Charlie's voice on Charlie's Angels, Dynasty. Born in Penns Grove, New Jersey.
What year?
Yes. See, this somebody always asks that. His name was John Freund, was his name at birth, Freund. And now you know him as John Forsythe, and that's the rest of the story. Thank you. Okay, anyway, how old do you suppose he will be on Monday? Let's see. Start with you, Jeff.
I'd have to say, 77. 77.
77. Okay, what do you think, Emily?
Hey, Jeff, I was just thinking 7-7.
Okay, you want to call it that, 7-7? Okay. Jack?
80.
80. Okay, and Ed?
71.
71. Bob, what do you think?
Ed's in the right range. 74.
74. And Buzzie?
78. It better be. That rhymes.
And if it's not, what? The heads will roll. And as a matter of fact, Buzzie, it is 78. He'll be 78. Did you know that for sure? Or is that just a guess?
No, I just figured it out. Just naturally smart.
Okay. Because Emily and Jeff both said 77. It looked like they were going to win, which would mean that Jeff would have moved into the lead. But I'm sorry, Jeff is still tied with Jack, but you guys came very, very close. Okay, so now Buzzie has 2 correct answers. Here's the last one. Let's see if we can break up the...
All right, Jack. Here's the vinegar pass. You got the honey with your girl. Now here's the vinegar. I'm going to win it.
Oh,
I see.
Oh, you could if you win this round, then it'll be a 3-way tie.
Wait, Norm?
Yeah.
We'll see. Norm?
Yes.
I have 2, and others have what? 2 and 3?
Well, you have 2. Buzzie has 2, and Ed has 2, and Jeff and Jack both have 3 apiece.
Drop triple dead. He's there.
This is really exciting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is
God,
really...
I'm in heaven.
This will sell up.
I'm in heaven.
This cassette will sell quite a few copies.
I think so.
Yeah, I can hardly wait to get it into Borders and some of the leading bookstores.
Oh, I'm sure bestseller.
Catherine Ross.
Who?
Catherine Ross, who was in she's in a lot of movies. The first movie I ever saw her in was The Graduate. She was Emily Robinson. Remember, she played the part of Anne Bancroft's daughter.
Yeah.
And she went with Dustin Hoffman.
Right.
She was getting married to somebody. He was against the church door there screaming, Emily, Elaine Robinson was her name. And anyway, she was in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. She's been in a number of movies since.
Okay.
She was in a
long
movie.
Hair, right?
What's that?
With the real long hair.
Uh,
She rode the bicycle with Paul Newman.
yes, yes.
Was she in the Stepford Wives? Or a similar movie?
I don't know. I know she's been in quite a few movies. I'm not certain about that.
You know, they changed all the wives into robots.
Uh-huh.
Did they in that movie?
Yeah.
I didn't
What
know that.
movie was that, please?
Hey, the Stepford Wives, the husbands were plotting to slowly but surely turn all the wives in the community into robots.
Oh, Norm?
Yes.
When did Butch Cassidy? When was that? Was it like 1972?
69, I believe.
69. Yeah. And the Dustin Hoffman movie was 49. Well, not 49. 69. 68 or 69, something like that. The Graduate. And she was in that. That was about the same period then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with you, Buzzie. What do you think? Catherine Ross.
Oh, you got to start with me?
Yeah, because we love you.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Meat, no potatoes.
All that meat and no potatoes.
All that meat, and there I was, 30 feet in the river.
Yeah, just when I look at you, I think of another song. It must be Jelly, because jam don't shake that way. I think of that one.
Oh.
Sometimes I think of a Fats Waller tune, Your Feet's Too Big for the Bed. That's another one of his.
There I was, 30 feet
Yeah.
in the river, and he asked me for a match. I am going to say 61.
Okay, and Bob, what would you say?
55.
55. And Emily?
I'll go with 54.
Okay. And Jeff?
I've got some vibrations coming in here on the mojo wire. I think I'll put all my money on 45.
Okay.
45? I need to be hanging. 45.
Ed?
I know, I'm almost afraid to guess because the critics will be shouting at me. 53 is my guess.
53.
And I hope no one has nothing to say about it because I stand by it.
That's brave. That's really nice.
Can I change mine, Buzzie?
Buzzie wants to change her mind?
Yep.
Her answer? Sure, why not?
54.
54.
Right.
Okay, 54. Jack, what do you think?
52.
52.
67. No, probably about 59. But
Well, you don't have to think about it for a moment longer because I'm going to give you the answer. Catherine Ross will be 53.
Hey.
And that Ed said 53, so that means we have a 17-way tie. Wow. That means that Jeff, Ed, and Jack all have 3 each. Emily and Buzzie have 2 each. And Bob, I know you're ready to score. I can
Shut out.
Shut up. Well, somebody has to, and we couldn't think of a nicer sport than you to be shut up. He has none. He's shut out, as he said. I tell you what, I'll give you one more and see if we can break the tie with this one.
No, 2 more. I like this game.
we could
version.
2 more.
Yeah, we could cancel the
We don't
5
want to
o'clock
hear
news
about that.
Sure.
and do 10 more and just keep right on going.
Yeah.
Do you know Bill Lawrence's home phone number? We could tell him don't bother to come in. He's already actually here.
Head
Yeah,
over and tell him to go home. We can just cancel all the sports programming too, because this is sport enough, I think.
I think this is so heady.
That's right.
That it's almost too much for this time of day. Of keeping people awake and breathing hard. And thinking of you, honey. That's the full title of the song. Okay, let's see. We can give you somebody. Let's see. Somebody else born on. Let's see. What date are we talking about? January 29th. January 29th. Let's see. Remember Claudine Longer?
Never heard.
Yeah.
Wasn't she married to Andy Williams at one point? Maybe she still is. I don't know.
I don't think they're still married.
No. They're not married.
Okay, well, you all know...
He's been playing you-know-who.
What's that, please?
No, he's been playing you-know-who, Andy Williams.
What do you mean he's been playing you-know-who? What does that mean exactly?
Well, somebody famous. I don't want to mention their name.
Well, who are we going to tell?
Oh, I don't want to tell.
Oh, come on. You got to tell us now.
He's widowed with a lot of children.
Well, if you know, what makes you think it isn't public knowledge?
No, you know.
She read it in the newspaper, heard it on the radio, and doesn't want to tell. You realize how stupid you sound when you talk like that, Buzzie?
Well, I know it, but gee, if you can't just be stupid, what can you be?
I never thought of it quite in that light. You're right. You know something, you're right. When you're right, you know you're right. And you know you're right.
Norm?
Oh, yes.
It's called the dumb birthday game, isn't it?
That's right. That's why stupid, I suppose, it has to come into play somewhere here.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
It's not called that for nothing.
No, it is. No, that's true. It's not called that for nothing.
Now, who was Andy Williams dallying with?
Oh, I would say, who cares?
I don't think anybody cares either. Yeah.
Who gives a fiddly?
Yeah, I mean, do you know anybody who gets goosebumps when they watch Andy Williams sing?
Heck no.
No, exactly.
Chicken bumps, but not goosebumps.
Okay, Buzzie, you done your whole stand-up shtick. Did you tell? Well, how old is Claudine Longer?
Wait, that's the one who's dallying with?
Yeah, that's it. Well, she was married to Andy Williams at one point. Kind of a cute little, I guess, French girl. I guess you might say Claudine Longer, a French woman.
She's like a fifi.
She got in trouble for shooting her ski bunny lover.
Well, that's right too. She did, didn't she? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
When was that?
Oh.
Like 88?
No, it was way back. It was back in the
58?
74.
74? Is that when it happened?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound like a kind of some undergarment, a Claudine Longer?
Yeah.
It does.
Here's one dark and flesh-colored.
Yeah.
That is dark and see-through. It can't be dark and flesh-colored.
Her age,
I want you to try this on, Emily. You look so beautiful in a Claudine Longer.
Is that your team? No, it's Longer.
Anyway, Buzzie, how old is Claudine Longer?
Hold on.
I wonder if she's holding her breath now.
Yeah, she might be. She may be asphyxiating herself right before our very ears.
I am going to say...
That would make broadcast
63.
history.
Yes,
I'm sorry, 63?
Right. No, 61.
Okay, 61.
61.
Okay, and this round, by the way, just as a warning, not really, it's a friendly warning. Whatever you say, we have to stick with all through this round because it's getting kind of late.
Okay.
In fact, we're 5 minutes into the next segment.
Okay. 61.
I made that up. Okay, Bob, what do you think?
I'll go with her 63.
63, okay. And Emily?
69.
69. Jeff?
57.
Jeff says 57. And Ed?
68.
68. And Jack?
56.
56. Okay. Claudine Longer, I just want to check this because a lot is counting on this, is 54.
Ooh.
And I think as a result, Jack just barely beats out Jeff.
Wow.
Jeff said 57, so he was only, you were only 3 years off, but Jack was 2 years off.
Incroyable.
Yeah. So Jack has the 4. Jeff still, you did very well with 3. And you know what this means?
What?
It means I'll start getting those nasty letters again saying you're feeding the answers and he knows them. Otherwise, Jeff would have won. And what is this? You know.
They're not serious.
And no, this is all, it really is. I can't impress upon you the fact that it's legitimate only because, not only because, but because we're all legitimate folks, but the prize is really, it's not worth fooling around with this stuff, you know.
The prize tells you that it's legit.
Yeah, now why would I besmirch my reputation and my good name cheating?
That's right, and this is because, you know, to become a WBZ traffic reporter, you have to absolutely have no smirch or no blots or whatever on your record.
You have a clean resume.
Absolutely no. I mean, you have to be totally honest because your background, everything about you is scrupulously investigated.
We take an oath that we will uphold honor and duty, never tell a lie, never sin, and always brush our teeth.
And always brush your teeth, is that what you said?
Hillary.
Yeah, see, Buzzie's very nice. She knows just when to step in to kill a punchline.
Yeah.
But and there's something to be said for that kind of timing.
Yeah.
Oh. And what it is said, I'll never invite you to my next party, I think is normally what is said at that point. Now, what is it you'd care to say, Buzzie, before we cut you off in total disgust?
You know, pays to be honest, just like Hillary.
I think I'll cut you off anyway, Buzzie, because I'm sick of Hillary jokes. Anyway, Bob, thank you very much for taking part in this. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. You were fun to have on, even if if things didn't work out all that well for you. And Emily, I cut off Emily by mistake. I didn't mean to do that. No, because I wanted to wish her well. I'm sorry, Emily. Emily, I'm sorry. I didn't do that on purpose. Jeff, thank you very, very much. I'm sorry you didn't win. You came awfully close.
I'm in awe of Jack's intelligence, no hard feelings. Don't take any wooden nickels, Norm.
Okay, take care of yourself.
Good night.
Good night. I was just thinking about that test that they give traffic reporters, the same as they give producers like you, Ed.
Oh, I don't know. I think the traffic one might be just a little bit tougher than the one that they give the producers.
Yes, we do need to know television trivia from the 50s.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And also, again, you cannot have any bad marks against you. No fooling around or any of that. The FBI, as I understand, has a complete file on you, as well as the Boston police.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and you can look through that, man, and you can smile. You can show it to a little kid, and it's that kind of a record where you have become a role model to millions and millions of adoring American school children. You're that kind of a person, and I know you go into the classroom and you preach morality to these kids, and you inspire them so that they, too, may become, as adults, the kind of adult that you have become, just first class in every single way.
It's all part of the job.
Yeah. Now, would you stop stealing big pens from the company? We'd appreciate that very, very much. And so's your old man. Anyway, thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you.
My friend Jack and Ed LeClair, I appreciate you being here just so much.
Thank you, Norm. And I guess we got news coming up and all sorts of good stuff.
We have, well, not only that, but even before that, we have one of my favorite commercials.
I wonder which commercial was played. Gold Bond? Keep it in your sneaker. Ovaltine? Eucalyptimint? Silver City Dodge? The possibilities are endless. I haven't reviewed the February deposits in the vault, so I cannot provide any details on the next withdrawal. But rest assured, we'll be here doling out the laughs. Closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. For the Chippendales, fake mustaches, funny hats, masks, and black socks. Axing for Ed Weiss. WESX in Salem. Indigestion. Staying flexible. Borders books, Nabisco, batons and low-cut blouses. Boxford, Mass., the Lawrence Eagle Tribune, Mrs. Robinson, Fats Waller, the Stepford Wives, husbands, and children. Vibrations along the Mojo Wire. Andy Williams, Ski Bunnies, Ed LeClair, Jack the Smirchless Finagler Harte, and the dyspeptic Norm Nathan. I'm Tony Nesbitt.